Hello, this is the third video out on the Network Dummy channel, and today we'll be going over VLANs. VLANs is an important concept you should understand if you intend to pass your CCNA. Again, this is the network topology we'll be working with. We have a router, we have two switches, and we have four end devices. Each end devices are located in a different VLAN from one another. Now, as you can see here in the problem statement, we have three different questions. But before that, there is some information here that would help us with this exercise. Native VLAN for switch 1 is VLAN 10. The native VLAN for switch 2 is VLAN 30. Question 1. Label each interface of switch 1 and switch 2 with either trunk or access ports. I've already created the options here for you. All you have to do is drag and drop these to the interfaces. Question 2. Can any PC from VLAN 10 or 20 ping any PC from VLAN 30 or 40? If so, which PC from VLAN 10 or 20 can ping which PC from VLAN 30 or 40? Question 3. Fix this network according to best VLAN practice. Just like the previous exercises, you should first try to solve this yourself. And if you can't, that's alright, I'll give you the answers right now. Firstly, labeling each interface of switch 1 and switch 2 with either trunk or access ports. The interfaces facing the end devices should be the access ports, while the interfaces facing the router should be the trunk ports. The reason for this is because a trunk port's role in VLANs are to bundle up traffic from multiple VLANs. In this case, switch 1 bundles up traffic from VLAN 10 and 20 to the router, while switch 2 bundles up traffic from VLAN 30 and VLAN 40 to the router. Now that that's done, let's move on to the second question. Question 2. Can any PC from VLAN 10 or 20 ping any PC from VLAN 30 or 40? Now, if best practice is enabled on VLANs, none of the PCs should be capable of pinging the other PCs in this network topology. However, in this case, best practice is not followed, and PC0 from VLAN 10 should be able to ping PC2 from VLAN 30. I'll prove that right now. As you can see here, PC0 from VLAN 10 is capable of pinging PC2 from VLAN 30. This occurrence is known as native VLAN mismatch, which results in VLAN leaking. If two devices' native VLANs don't match, frames from one VLAN will leak out to another VLAN. This moves us on to question 3. How do we fix the network according to best VLAN practice? Well, we can achieve that by configuring a separate unused VLAN for both switches. And then the next step after that would be to configure that unused VLAN to be the native VLAN. This VLAN will not have any ports assigned to it, and it will only be used to prevent native VLAN mismatch. This can be any VLAN number from 2 to 4094. In this case, I'll assign VLAN 100 to be the unused VLAN that prevents a native VLAN mismatch for both switches. VLANs can be created in the global configuration mode with the command VLAN and then specifying the VLAN number that you want. So VLAN 100. This creates a VLAN. Just to confirm that we've created the VLAN, we can use the command do show VLAN brief, and we can see here that VLAN 100 has been created. Now the next step would be to enter the trunk ports on both switches, which would be FA02 on switch 1 and FA01 on switch 2. I'll then change their native VLANs to VLAN 100. This ensures that both of their native VLANs are matching. So I'll go to int f0/2 for switch 1. And then to change the native VLAN of this interface, I will use the command switchboard trunk native VLAN 100. I made a mistake there. And this should change the native VLAN of this switch. Just to prove that the native VLAN has changed, I'll use the command show running config and I'll pipe it into include native on the admin configuration mode. And there you have it. Switchboard trunk native VLAN 100. This proves that the native VLAN has changed. Now I'll do the same for switch 2. nconft int g0 f0/1 VLAN 100 switch port trunk native VLAN 100. Now that that's done, PC0 should not be able to ping PC2 anymore. Let's try that again. As you can see here, all 4 ping requests that have been sent from PC0 to PC2 have been timed out. And that proves that the best VLAN practice have been put into place. And that's the end of the video. If you've liked this, make sure to like and subscribe, as that would massively help the channel. Thank you and have a nice day.